Hey guys, it is me, Kisame Unlimited, and today I am doing my newest Six Path of Pain challenge. I haven't done the Six Path of Pain challenge in, I want to say, 4 or 5 years, so it's been a while. So this is number 56 added to the roster. So I'm going to kick it on into the intro in about a second, but don't forget to like the video. This segment was one of the segments I really didn't know if I wanted to bring back or not, so please take that little moment just to click the like button. It just helps tell me that you guys want to keep it going and that you guys want to see it, and I'll just keep producing it.
They got us trapped.
You'll never survive if you lose control, Mr. Fox.
Okay, let's start off our first challenger. Our challenger's name is Red, and I'm going in with my Ritual Blue Eyes deck. I could see I'm facing Labyrinth. Labyrinth is a very powerful deck in the metagame at the moment. You know, very trap-orientated, pretty much like a better version of Altergeist. And I'm like, you know what, let me go into my, because I'm all about that maximum damage. And then out of nowhere, I get hit with a virus. Now I lose all my spells. I can't do shit this turn, and I'm like, well, probably going to lose. The only thing I had going for me is I had better card advantage. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay in this. I'm going to do my best, and maybe I'll go from there. I actually forgot that, like, I could use my BLS to, like, oh, instead of drawing it and losing it, I could just search it, and then I don't lose it. That's just so convenient. So I basically was like, let's bring out Chaos Max, let's slam them, do as much damage as we can. I personally feel like I haven't dueled Labyrinth enough to be like, okay, is this normal? Because I haven't ever really seen a Labyrinth player really use virus, like epidemic virus, so I was like, I mean, I thought it was interesting. Definitely took me off guard. But, you know, thanks for challenging me. But you know what that means.
Game over.
All right, so now my new challenger is Souls XXX, and I'm using my Ritual Blue Eyes deck, and I'm facing Sacred Beast. And I'll say this, I tend to, I shouldn't probably throw this out there, but like Ritual, like Blue Eyes is not really the best deck in my roster. So I've been kind of like throwing it away early. I'm like, you know, I don't want to like throw out my best shit right off the bat. So I'm like, you know, let's climb up the ladder. So I was like, all right, so because to be fair, for people that know the deck, like Chaos Max has no disruption. It's pretty much just a big punch and that's it. So I'm basically, I do like the incantations. I like using support the Mega Monarch, and I have some, you know, wacky shenanigans with that. But other than that, you know, it's a very one-trick pony like that.
Game over.
All right, our new challenger is King of Chaos. I'm going in with my Flower Guardians, which is a personal favorite of mine. And I see I'm going against Danger Dark Worlds. And if anything has been proven to me, it's that I could beat Dark Worlds as long as I have Spidey helping me out. So hopefully in this game I top deck into Celtic Guardian, because apparently that would solve my problems. So let's hope. So he, you know, now I got Skull Dread on the field, and now he's just dumping one gate for another gate, and I'm seeing all these shenanigans. So I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, this doesn't look very promising, because keep in mind, for me using Flower Guardians, I don't really run any disruptors. So for my deck, I really kind of have no way of stopping you from doing like, you know, whatever you want to do. It's like, whatever you do, do it. I don't care. And in the end, if you play a board that's too powerful for me, then I just have to just accept it. And that seems to be the case, but I'm definitely going to try my best. So let's see how this goes. And now he used card destruction. So I lost my perfectly good hand. I had Pine and Willow. I didn't want to lose them. And he got Unchained in there. You know, to be fair, I'll say this. I really do like Unchained. I never tried them. I always liked the way they looked visually, but I never, like I said, I never really ever tested them. But I was like, it's very up my alley. All right, so he's still link summoning. He's still climbing up that ladder. He did get a lot of plus advantage. I will give him that. He did get a lot of card advantage within that one turn. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll use Path of Avarice, put some of my shit back, and then hopefully I'll top deck. Now he's bringing out that Fusion Dark World. He got that Overlord on that field. So now I got Silva. I'm like, okay, he's going to make me lose my effect. And he's going to pop me. And now, what am I going to do now? Thankfully, Pine, when he's destroyed, I get a draw. So I'm like, all right, fine. I still got Cherry. I'll use Cherry, and hopefully I don't start drawing spells. So I was like, all right, now we got, I'm going to stack your deck a bit. I got my Dia, try to knock out that gate. I brick, and then I got another butterfly, bricked again. So, yeah, I lost this game. There's nothing I can do to that. So I'm pretty much accepting my fate, and I'm like, come on, dude, just attack me. Don't overextend. I lost. I get it. You don't have to rub it in. That's just rude. All right, so I lost. You go on to the next round. So good luck in stage 2.
Congratulations. You are still alive.
All right, so now in this game, now I'm going in with Ritual Blue Eyes again. So I'm like, let's get this other fodder deck out of here. So I'm like, all right, now I see I'm facing Bistials. So Bistials are very powerful. And got that Drone Lockbird, no more searching. We don't want, Drool Swarm added. We don't want any of that shit. I really hope, because I heard that we're getting a Blue Eye structure deck. I'm hoping that it gives some kind of support to the Blue Eyes Ritual variant, because I would love to make this deck better. I want to use a Ritual deck in my 6-Bit Pain Challenge because I like having one for each mechanic. So I wish I kind of had that luxury. So I said, in this game I played 38, hopefully knock out some spells, got hit with an infinite. I can't do shit. And then, he made a mistake here with, triple tactics, and he put it in the same column, which is a mistake, but, it is what it is, so let's keep going. I'm like, maybe that little misplay will do me, wonders. So I'm trying to use Zeus's effect, and I got a double infinite. What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm using Ritual Blue Eyes. I need all the help I can get. So now I'm pretty much left with nothing. I got Bingo Machine, so I was like, hey, I could do a good play here. I could play another max and, get some kind of advantage. Could do something. So I basically was like, and I saw Magnum Mutt hit the field. I'm like, he's going to get that Drool Swarm again. I was like, fine, whatever. Just attack. Just do what you can. Try to bring down as much of his life points as possible, and, try to beat him down as best you can. So that's the one thing. It's just this deck needs to be better. I want this deck better, damn it. So, and he's also using the Sarcophagus engine. So, to be fair, that's another engine I would like to use. I haven't used it yet in anything, but I definitely would like to try, because it's very much my play styles, like spam fucking the field and just playing a whole bunch of shit. But, I take credit where credit is due. I lost this game, and you did good. Stage 3.
Congratulations. You are still alive.
All right. No more messing around. Now I'm going in with Ignistus. Ignistus is my second best deck. So I'm like, now I'm not playing. I ain't playing anymore. I'm like, so now I'm playing Dark Infant, Searching. I got a pretty good hand in this game. So my logic is, if you beat this, you pretty much beat this deck at its high point. So let's see how this goes. So I'm basically getting all my supplies to bring out my Dark Templar and bring back a whole bunch of my resources. Then I could Synchro Summon. I could XYZ Summon. I could, summon the Arrival. I love playing the Arrival. I am a big sucker for cards that are towers that basically just come on the field, invincible wall, and then you kind of have to just maneuver a way to get around it. I love that. I love it. So continuing on with this, I'm searching my math mech, getting all my supplies, got my Arrival on the field, but I also love to end with a Heat Soul. That's like my chef's kiss. I get my 2 draws. This deck, I play a shit ton of hand traps. So I'm like, I got my Invincible Boss, I got all my hand traps, I got all my supplies. So I'm like, there you go. So I see I'm facing dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are very powerful. They're really good. They're also very combat heavy. So, I can get a good beat down out of that. But thankfully for me, I got my Droll and Lockbird, my second favorite hand trap. So I'm basically, at least I was able to kind of like lower down his searches. So I'm just kind of like watching what he's doing. I see he got some Sword Soul in there. So I'm like, but thankfully for me, I got my Winged Pegasus. Shuffle that motherfucker out of my way because I don't want to deal with that. And now I'm in a pretty good state. I'm going to bring back my Dijon and get my recyclability back into this deck. And then I could basically search out. Well, I also forgot I have that little knight. But you know what? How do you feel getting infinite experience? How do you feel being negated? So now I basically have the ability. What do I do here? Actually, I don't remember. Oh, I play my Light Dragon. I actually like Light Dragon in this deck a lot because I love the ability to be like, all right, I attack you. Now bring all my shit back because I dumped a whole shit ton of shit in my graveyard. But you got up to stage 3. You did very good. But that means it's game over.
Game over.
All right, our final challenger is Cucumber, and I'm going in with Flower Guardians. My Flower Guardians got a bad rap last game, so we're going to try to give them a good rap this game. So I'm basically doing my Willow shenanigans, and right off the bat, I get hit with Ash Blossom. This is so messed up. I'm not using hand traps, so you shouldn't use hand traps. That's how this shit goes. I'm kidding. Use as many hand traps as you want. But I said to myself, I'm like, you know what? That's not going to stop me. One hand trap ain't going to doom me forever, so let's keep this shit going. I played, my nice, my moon. I played my moon and got my little draw right here, which is pretty good. In my opinion, I'm still trying to, I actually just recently added I think it's like all in that pretty much I return it to my extra deck, bring back from my graveyard. I added that card in because I originally wasn't using it for Guardian, so I'm enjoying that. But I see in the corner of my eye while I was facing this guy, in the replay that he's got a Nibiru with my name on it. So obviously Nibiru shuts down my deck very much because obviously I spam fuck the field. I do way too much, and obviously he's going to capitalize on it, and I just got to deal with it. So I actually do like using Pot of Avarice in this deck because I piss through my resources. So it's a good way to get back some of them, especially Willow. Willow pretty much gets the ball moving nice and smoothly. So let's keep this going. And then out of nowhere, I see, I got my super all-in. I actually thought he was going to drop Nib on me, but this is probably where he drops Nib on me. Yeah, I think it's right here because I know I pop his 2 cards. And then he gets angry at me, and then he hits me with Nibiru. Yeah, I knocked out your 2 back rows, but that's no excuse. No, that's no excuse to do that to me. No. So I basically just passed. Thankfully, when Light Flare is, removed from the field, I get a new Synchro monster. So I basically summon my Light Shower, give me that a little immunity here and there. So my effects are cut off, so that can't keep going. So that motherfucker needs to get off the field. so I can keep my shenanigans. But now I'm in main phase 2, so my best bet is to build up my field again and go from there. And obviously, since this deck doesn't stop and it just keeps going and going and going, I just have to just keep going with these punches. I can't believe my deck's already down to 12 cards. All right, so now I play Board Fly, your graveyard's cut off, and now I get a little bit more recyclability. I got my 2 Pot of Avarices in my hand. I'm burning you bit by bit. And, let's see what you're going to do with these ancient warriors. Yeah, you destroyed my Board Fly. Big whoop. But you still got Light Shower. Light Shower's there, and Light Shower's just going to keep burning you. Oh, now you summon a big monster with 3,300 attack points. You think I could stop that? I could stop that. So continuing on, I don't know why. I'll never forget, when I first bumped into Guardians and I learned all their combos. I remember when I first picked up this deck, I lost every single game. I did terrible with it. It's a deck that I just feel like I'm playing my own game. I'm playing my own weird rule where I'm I pitch, and then I do all my shenanigans. So for me, I find it fun as fuck. So now I'm pretty much reaching the end. I'm going to summon Light Flare. I'm going to attack you. I'm going to do my extra little damage, and then I got Light Share to finish you off. So thank you so much for challenging me, but that's game over.
Game over.
So that is the 6 Path to Pain challenge for you guys. You know, that was just a few of the people that challenged me. Now that your game has been officially featured, you guys are more than welcome to challenge me again, and good luck to you guys. I also have on my Instagram, this is where I'm accepting challengers. I'm going to showcase the rules and my Instagram account so you guys can see what you need to do to challenge me. It's a very fun segment for me because I love doing it. It's an endurance challenge. You have to see how far you go, and it's against these decks that I've had for a millennia. So they're not the hardest decks to beat. I really like, none of them are meta. They're just casual. I just like to have fun. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys would like to see this segment continue. And like I said, like the video, comment below, check out me and Spidey's 2 previous videos, check out our social media in the description below. And yeah, and you guys will see me and Spidey on Saturday. So I hope you guys have a great day, better tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye-bye.